Over 11 million undocumented immigrants in the U.S. are anxiously awaiting a decision to pass a comprehensive immigration reform. Leticia Saiz is a community organizer who leads the St. Louis Latinos en Acción organization. She tells us fellow group member Juan Carlos' story.
He's American citizen. His heritage is from Honduras. Their parents are undocumented, but always that his father is took him to drop him to school. He's afraid that he's not gonna see his father again, because he then can focus on the school because he's thinking, if my dad is gonna be there when I get out from school.
Many young Latinos are stepping forward and joining the fight for citizenship. 14-year-old Viviana Alberto is top of her high school class.
So I won't have to leave because this land is the land of opportunities, and I want to get a chance to go to college and have something better for myself.
Norma Mietz left Mexico to escape domestic violence. She lives in fear of being deported.
We can go nowhere. It's like most likely you go to work and come home and it's a place around. But the more important thing, you separate from your family, because you don't know if you're gonna see your family.
For more on Latinos en Acción, hear their stories on WQQW 1510 in Que Buena Radio. This is Natalie Martinez with Journalism 2050. St. Louis International Institute receives 500 to 700 refugees a year, many who come to the U.S. looking to start a new life. Kate Howell talks about the economic benefit of the immigration reform.
A lot of cities in the Rust Belt and similar-sized cities have decided that their salvation is in immigrants, and St. Louis decided that to start this campaign called the St. Louis Mosaic Project. And right now they're working with business leaders and other community leaders to make the case that immigrants are important to the future of St. Louis, and that being the fastest growing population by the year 2020 will make the difference for our city and help us be a top-tier city rather than sort of middle.
The Missouri Immigrant Refugee Advocates have been working since June on the Comprehensive Immigration Reform Platform.
David Ned Flores advocates for refugees' pathway to citizenship.
Clear, structured way for them to earn citizenship at this time. And so it's really looking at that process and saying, how can we best fit the needs of this community that is already contributing to our country, is going to continue to contribute to our country for generations. How can we fully include them into our into the American fabric that they already are a part of?
For more information on the refugee community, contact the International Institute of St. Louis at 314-773-9090. This is Natalie Martinez with Journalism 2850. The comprehensive immigration reform not only addresses immigrants and refugees, but international students as well. Webster University's MCISA Assistant Director, Bethany Keller, addresses international higher education concerns.
And I think you can look at really the hard facts of this is how much individuals are contributing, and the more we put barriers up to people coming into the United States, pursuing their higher education, and then contributing back in terms of meaningful employment, the more restrictions we put on that, the less likely people are going to be to invest in their education in the U.S.
It is hard because, because the same company, same position, like we need to, if they want to hire international student, and they need to do more things, they need to sponsor our working visa, and they need to apply for it, and they need to pay for it.
Although Wu is one of the lucky few to find a job, The company he works for will decide whether or not they will extend his visa by the end of the year. On immigration reform, this is Natalie Martinez with Journalism 2850.